Hey everybody, welcome to Perfectly Posh. We are so excited to have you, and I cannot wait for you to get started working on building your own business. You have taken the step to greatness. I believe that if you strive for it and you want it, you can achieve it. With this company, it is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. And I know in the beginning it's kind of confusing. It's very overwhelming. I know it was for me at first. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys step by step, kind of a little bit of instruction on what I think would help you. First of all, as a new consultant, as soon as you sign up, as soon as you purchase your kit, as soon as you hit the submit button, you're gonna get an email within the next, I don't know, couple minutes, maybe an hour or so. It's gonna be your welcome email. Your welcome email is gonna have your instructions on how to get in the box, which is very important to get into. It's also going to have other important information like your upline's contact information. You're going to want that, like their email address and their phone number. It's also going to have your consultant ID in that email, so you really need to memorize that consultant ID. It's going to be a 4 or 5 digit number that you will want to memorize because you definitely will be using that a lot. Okay, so that is the first step. Definitely read the email and in detail. You'll have a welcome video with that. Okay, and number 2 is start your Posh Academy. Do your Posh Academy. It is very important and it's very informative. And it'll pretty much answer all of the questions that you have. Like as a new consultant, they pretty much break everything down for you. Of course, you'll have a couple more questions, but it will definitely help you get started and get you motivated. The next step is study your virtual office. Your virtual office is pretty much what it is. It's your office. You'll want to go through and get familiar with the site. Get familiar with all the tools that Posh offers you to succeed and to build your business. It's going to be great for you. That's where you enter in orders. Go to your profile. Edit your profile, upload a picture. Your Posh Academy will walk you through all of that and show you how to do that. But go through and get familiar with that site because that's where you're going to spend a lot of your time is in your virtual office. Next step is study what I was going to tell you guys in the beginning, and I'm going to pause for a second. Go back. Get a pen and a piece of paper and write down some of this. I know I talk really fast, so you might want to pause, write some things down, and then start again because I know I just yak. But anyways, okay, resume back to the steps. Next thing I encourage people to do is study your website that you have, the perfectlyposh.com / whatever you choose it to be, or your consultant ID, whatever you choose your website to be. Go to that website and study it. Read about the company. Read about Perfectly Posh. It is a fantastic company, and you want to read more about it. You want to know about it. Study the products. I would encourage you, there are a lot of products, so starting out trying to learn all of them and what they're used for, the ingredients, how to use them, and all of that, it can be overwhelming. So what I encourage you to do is start off with the products that are coming into your kit. You'll have a list on your site of what's going to be coming in your kit, and study those and get to know those products like the back of your hand. Study them and know what they're used for. You don't have to know like all of the ingredients, but kind of be really familiar with those products that are coming in your kit. Another thing is learn the best sellers. The best sellers are going to be your best sellers. On your website, on the front page, it has a a section for all the bestsellers. So go through and get to know those products. Be very familiar with those products. That way, you'll be able to share that. So once you have learned about Perfectly Posh as the company, and you've learned about the products and how amazing they are and what they're used for and how wonderful the ingredients are and how good they are for your skin, you're going to want to share that with people. You're going to be so mind blown at the company that you are a part of that you are going to want to share that with everybody that you come in contact with, and especially the people that you already know. So that brings me to my next step. Share, 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 okay? Tell everyone that you have started your own business. Tell them that that you just learned tell them about all the fantastic things that you just learned about the company and about the products and everything that you've been studying. Tell them about it. A lot of people use Facebook. I love Facebook. It's a great way to, get in contact with people that you haven't talked to in years. Get on Facebook, post a Facebook status about it, about the company and about the products, and call people, call your friends, call your family, call them, text them, email them, however you communicate with people and however you get into contact with people, do it and go over and beyond. If you normally text somebody, that you text every day, text another person. Text somebody you haven't texted in months. Text them and tell them, I just wanted to tell you that I just started my own business, and I would really appreciate it if you would go look at my website, and because the products are amazing and you will absolutely love them. Tell them about the company. The worst they can say is no. Trust me, it's not that big of a deal. Another thing is with your props. You have props, and you'll learn about that in your Posh Academy. But when you post on Facebook, maybe say that you have been challenged to sell $200 in your first 15 days, and you want to get a good jump start on that, and you would love to exceed that goal. So tell people that you have a challenge, that you've been challenged, and you want to win that. Give them your website and say, go order, go order. Tell the people if they have any questions at all about the products or the company to ask you, to feel free to ask. And I know in the beginning that can kind of be scary to you because you might not know all of the answers. I know, a lot of us don't, or, starting out, you don't know all the answers. But having them ask, you have resources. You have your upline that you can go to and you can ask them, and that's how you learn. That's a great way to learn, and that's how I learned as well. But don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what we're here for as your upline, to answer questions that you have. But also, don't take advantage of that. You also have lots of resources in the box and other resources like your groups and stuff like that. So make sure that you're utilizing the tools that are given to you. Don't just if a question pops in your head, just be, oh, I can ask Angie, don't do that. Like, go look for the question, go look for the answer to your question before you ask. We do not mind answering questions, so please don't take that don't take offense to that, because we want to answer your questions. We want to know that you are that you're active and you're getting involved. But another thing, it is your business, and you want to be as independent as you possibly can. I know I do. I want to be as independent as I possibly can. Okay, so enough of that. Next, get Lakens. If you don't know what that is, it's completely understandable, because the first time I heard that word, I was like, what is that? But they are sample containers. They're little sample containers that you can put the products in, and you can go posh people. And you can get the products on people. That is super key in the success So have your Lakens ready. Order them. When you get your kit, order them. By the time your kit gets here, you have them. You can start filling them up and sending them out, okay? So if you don't know about the Laken orders, then get with your upline and ask them, because most of the groups we have a bulk Laken order because they're cheaper to order in bulk. So get with your upline and ask them when they're doing their next Laken order, and then we'll be able to let you know. There's probably one going on right now, to be completely honest with you. So that brings me to something else that is a must. You have to get PayPal, okay? And PayPal is super easy, okay? I have a little app on my phone. It's free. It's easy to download. All you have to do is go to paypal.com and create you a little account, and bam, you're done. I have a little app on my phone, and I go to it and I type in the email address to the person that I'm sending the money to, and I put in the amount and hit send. Done. Okay? But that is how we transfer funds through in the groups. So definitely get PayPal, because that's a must. You have to have PayPal if you want Lakens and you want t-shirts, because Detox Divas, we do team shirts and just little things like that. If you want to be a part of that, you've got to have PayPal. Okay, moving on. Next would be, okay, make a Facebook group. A Facebook group is awesome. Just go in, add your friends and your family. Make it fun. Do little giveaways. Just get creative with it. If you want, you can ask your other fellow consultants if you can be added to their group to kind of get ideas on, what to expect in your group, or what you want to put in your group. Because starting out, you may just be like, I have no idea what I want to put in my group or what to say or anything like that. So ask your fellow consultants if you can get into their group, okay? Next, being in all of these new groups and everything can be super overwhelming at first and kind of confusing. But try to distinguish between the consultant groups and the customer groups, okay? Because consultants cannot order from other consultants. That has been an issue before in the past, and that is a huge rule that Perfectly Posh as a company has. We cannot order from each other at all. That's grounds for termination for you and the customer that you ordered, or the consultant that you ordered from. So we don't want any of that happening at all, because we want you guys to stay with us and succeed and be phenomenal, okay? Another thing is, when you're in the customer groups, consultants will do giveaways and stuff like that. Giveaways for the customers, or for the customers, not other consultants, because that kind of silly. The consultant groups, like the team groups and stuff like that, we do incentives sometimes. Another group that does consultant giveaways is Sharing Posh. So if Sharing Posh has a contest going on, it's probably for customers and consultants. But the giveaways in the team groups are incentives, typically, okay? And moving on. I guess that's pretty much about it, you guys. That's all I can think of as of right now. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact me. Make sure you get a launch party scheduled. Some of the things that are that I'm not mentioning are in your Posh Academy. I am not going to go over everything that Posh Academy has, because you really do need to do that. Schedule your launch party. That is super important. You want to be able to get the products on your family and friends. Invite everybody to your launch party, and that'll be great. I know you guys are going to be fantastic at this, and I'm so excited to have you. feel free to help each other out. If you have consultants on your page and you see that they post about Posh, comment on it and be like, oh, I love the Snarky bar. It smells amazing. It's my favorite. You know, just little things like that. We want to be able to help each other out, and we have so much fun, and we are so excited to have each and every one of you. If you need anything, feel free to contact me and your upline. We are always here for you. And I guess that's all I have for you guys today. You have fun poshing, people, and I will talk to you guys later.